May I have your attention, please?
Bloopers are an inevitable part of movie making. Like everybody else in the world, actors and everybody else involved in the movie-making process are only human. Mistakes will happen, but it goes without saying that as a general rule, most people would rather watch an actual movie than a movie's blooper reel.
Let's go get on my bike.
Okay.
However, in some cases, either when a movie is particularly bad or a blooper is particularly good, the bloopers are actually more enjoyable to watch than the movies themselves.
Oh, wow, he was having some fun.
That's what this video is all about, so enjoy it. And make sure you subscribe to our channel and join the notification squad to receive alerts every time we upload new videos. Here are 10 bloopers you would rather watch than the movie. And before we start, can you guess this movie from these emojis? Stay tuned for the answer at the end of our video.
What kind of crappy suit is this?
Spider-Man 3. 2007 Spider-Man 3 was a terrible movie, and a very poor finale to an otherwise great trilogy, and it's safe to say that watching bloopers from it is more enjoyable than watching the movie itself. There are certainly plenty of bloopers to choose from, including one classic example of an actor not being able to stop laughing.
My parents and I were just having dinner here.
Oh.
Hello, I'm going to...
Hi.
Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. In 1999's heavily criticized Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, Brian Blessed lent his unmistakable voice to Boss Nass, the leader of the Gungans, who the Jedi failed to persuade to help the people of Naboo at the start of the movie. In the scene in which he's talking to the Jedi and their allies, there's a blooper that is far more entertaining than the movie itself.
You shall all bombard. You shall all...
Hello, Daddy, Captain.
Iron Man 3. 2013's Iron Man 3 certainly isn't as bad as some people like to think it is, but it certainly isn't one of the Marvel Cinematic Universe's better quality or more entertaining offerings, which is why it's fair to argue that the movie's bloopers raise more of a smile than the movie itself.
Hit him! Hit it! Ha! Heartbreaker, will you help? What's his name?
Red Snapper.
We always cover the ass.
House of Wax. Any movie that has Paris Hilton acting in it is bound to be terrible. 2005's horror, House of Wax, saw her in one of the most prominent roles and was, unsurprisingly, not an exception to that rule. It was a ridiculous movie that made the original 1953 movie of the same name look like a masterpiece, so it's definitely more enjoyable to watch the bloopers. The Hangover. 2009's The Hangover is undoubtedly a great movie. It remains the highest-grossing R-rated comedy of all time, and with good reason, because it's hilarious. However, some of the outtakes are even funnier to watch, with the cast's uncontrollable laughing being infectious.
You want some hot chocolate? Like, just get me home.
There. Okay. Okay.
Daddy Daycare. Daddy Daycare is one of those movies where the bloopers are quite literally the best part about it. The 2003 comedy, and we use that word very loosely, incorporates some of its gag reel into the credits at the end, and it's genuinely more entertaining than the previous hour and a half you have to endure before it.
I want a peanut butter jelly sandwich.
Peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yeah, after this scene.
If I give you...
What's so funny?
Movie 43. Movie 43 is an absolutely awful movie. In spite of its almost unbelievably large and strong ensemble cast, it is quite literally one of the worst movies ever made. Like Daddy Daycare, it features some of its bloopers in its closing credits.
I'm just gonna go to the bathroom, is that right?
I can't fucking do it.
Men in Black 2. 2002's Men in Black 2 was undoubtedly the worst of the Men in Black movies, but it was still pretty enjoyable. That being said, with Tommy Lee Jones being such a straight-laced character in the franchise, seeing him mess up and subsequently laugh was always going to be more enjoyable than watching this movie as a full feature.
bend down, and Derek, really come up really quickly when I say action.
It's not Derek.
Anchorman 2: The Legend Continues. Anchorman 2: The Legend Continues continued in 2013, where 2004's Anchorman: The Legend of Ron Burgundy left off. While it lacked the originality of the first movie, it was genuinely every bit as funny. A particularly funny moment came in the form of Paul Rudd's Brian Fantana showcasing his condom collection to the rest of the main cast in his office.
What's the nickname for your penis when you were a po' boy?
Aaron Neville.
Oh, I thought it was Fat Tuesday.
Coney Island whitefish. In case you want to schmear.
Oh, good lord.
Oh, God. In case you feel like schmearing all over your lady. Go on. Give her a pep smear. Oh, God. That's horrible.
Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad was one of the biggest cinematic disappointments of 2016. It seemed to have a great cast and a unique concept for a comic book movie, but something just didn't click. That being said, the cast seemed to have a lot of fun on set, not least because of a lot of fun bloopers. Those bloopers are a lot easier to watch than the contrived movie itself.
Jesus. Sorry. It was over top.
If I could see my actual reflection, it would have.
Thanks for watching our video about 10 bloopers you would rather watch than the movie. What other bloopers were more entertaining than the movie they occurred in? And the answer to the movie emoji is, did you get the right answer? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Screen Rant for more fun videos like this one.